Hi, this is Sai Morton with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts, and important levels on the forexpsummit.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit forexpsummit.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Greetings everybody guys, today again we'll take a look at the euro currency. Actually, I have checked across the board, and among the major currencies, there's two interesting pictures I have found today. So Japanese yen shows very nice upward action, but currently actually I haven't recognized any interesting patterns there. And another one is on the crude oil. So if you'll take a look at the daily crude oil, you'll see the double repo buy pattern that has been confirmed yesterday. And correspondingly, if you remember our analysis on the Canadian dollar, we have discussed the butterfly there. This was standard relation to direct double repo on the crude oil. So as a result, Canadian dollar also has completed 1618 butterfly that we have discussed. It's probably for a month approximately, so we from time to time talked about it. So that's two major issues that I see right now on the other currencies. But on the euro currency, we also today have some intraday patterns forming. Although I'm really not very fascinating with the potential results of these patterns, but they are forming, and maybe they will lead to some upward bounce here. The one thing why I'm not really very that I have not count on these patterns too much is the fact that actually euro currency already has broken through all fib levels that stands here. So you can see from that low to this top, all major fib levels have been broken. So no real fib support stands between this area and that lows. The only target that we have here is 1618 extension at 106 area approximately from this A, B, C top pattern we have discussed it yesterday, and maybe daily oversold. It's another indicator, another situation that could support the market. That's all actually. No pivots are already all pivots have been broken, except maybe weekly pivot support one, but this is minor support. That's why even minor bounce will happen, probably will be not really significant action. Still, here we see downward drop, market is creeping with the oversold, and take a look, very small bounce usually happens when the market's moving with the oversold. So market has hit it, minor retracement hit again, here's again minor retracement. So let's see what we will get till the end of the week. So on the forward time frame chart, we have potential double repo buy pattern could be formed, but as I said, we should be extra careful with dealing with such sort of the double repos that has been formed not at the strong support area. So we have thrust down, very nice thrust, close above the 3x3, close below. If market will form the new lows, this will be much better, and this really could happen because, first of all, as you can see on the daily chart, market has room to the downside till today's oversold condition. Second, weekly pivot support one stands slightly lower. It's approximately 106.85 area, 106.89 here. So market could create new lows, and after that maybe it will confirm the double repo. But I just call you to be extra careful with this double repo because it really has great chances to shift to the double repo failure due to the reasons that we have just discussed. But first, we of course will be watching for a direct double repo because it could trigger some minor upward retracement here. On the hourly chart, the consolidation of the double repo could be formed and take the shape of the butterfly. I like such sort of the double repos because it lets you to take the position right at the peak. I mean, right at the bottom. Because you're, from the one point of view, you're dealing with the butterfly, and that's why you're taking the position based on the butterfly. But at the same time, as the butterfly in fact is a consolidation of the double repo pattern, that will let you to possess yourself on the double repo trading as well, but in this case your risk will be much smaller than if you will be waiting for a confirmation of the double repo and then you will place your ordinary stop loss based on the double repo. That's why the appearing of the butterfly makes our life a bit easier with the double repo pattern. Also take a look, 127 extension stands very close to the weekly pivot support one. That's why market could complete two objectives at one motion. So it could test weekly pivot support one first and complete the butterfly as the second. That being said, we guys do not call you to trade this setup in general, because as you can see on the daily chart, it's really very dramatic action. That's why you should think twice before taking position against this plunge. But still, we're just sharing with you the patterns that we see, and if you would like to deal with these patterns, double repo pattern on the hourly, on the 4-hour time frame chart on hour, this is the butterfly. So our trading plan on the short-term perspective is to wait the completion of the butterfly. The one still thing, guys, is that we do not want to see here the direct drop to the 1618. We do not want to see this vertical plunge, vertical action. We need to see some gradual motion, something of that sort. So will be okay. So market will gradually hit 127. So we wait for completion of the butterfly, and then you should make the decision: would you like to trade it or not? And then, as soon as the butterfly will be completed, we are shifting to the double repo buy pattern and see how situation will develop with this pattern. Anyway, this will be very short-term trading. It's just to the first resistance to the minor retracement, nothing more. It's just scalp trade, guys. That's why you should think carefully, would you really like to do this? As you can see here, by the way, we see the fast acceleration. This is not good sign. If this will be really the case, the market right now will drop directly to the 127. In this case, you will have to wait for at least to the 1618. Do not take the long position here if market will drop precisely vertically right to the 127. In this case, wait for the 1618. If it will drop to the 1618, it's very fast within the 2-3 candles, then do not go long. Do not take the long position, guys. This will significantly increase the chance of the failure of the butterfly, because butterfly is a reversal pattern, and when you see the drop just plunge directly to 1618, this makes overall butterfly reversal probability significantly less. It's diminished the chances that market will reverse up, and even mostly it suggests the failure of the butterfly pattern. Butterfly works nice when it shows the gradual action right at the destination point. As I said, something of that sort. So let's keep watching and see what we will get with these patterns that's now forming on the euro currency.